Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sagar for those of you that are new, and for those of you returning, thank you so much for tuning back in with me. Again, I feel like I say this every time I make a video, but I'm super excited to be filming today because I figured it's been some time since we last sat down and chatted about skincare. So I wanted to talk to you guys and give you an update on kind of where my skin is. Initially, I actually was gonna record me sitting here with a full face of makeup, but then I figured that wouldn't be very truthful. So I'm sitting here with no makeup. I did put some, I didn't even, because I'm running out of my brow gel, so I actually just used a spoolie and some soap. I don't know who taught me that. I think everybody has been doing that lately. So I just used a spoolie and some soap to kind of put the hairs on my brows in place so I look somewhat presentable in front of the camera. So yes, I wanted to sit here, no foundation, so you guys can really see where my skin is at. I'll probably insert some clips of where my skin was before, but I think I've given these products a good length of time. Some products have been over a year, some I've been using for about 4 to 6 months. So I think it's a fair amount of time to tell you my real thoughts on these products. So stay tuned. So like I mentioned, there was a bunch of Ordinary products. I wanted to give it about 3 months time to go by of me actually using it for, you know, a while to really tell you that yes, these products work or they don't work for me. So we'll start off with the glycolic acid toning solution. So this bottle here, as you can see, I've gone pretty much almost done with the bottle. So I was using this in the evening as my first thing that I did as like a toning step. And then I recently started, because I introduced the lactic acid, the 10%, which I'll talk to you guys about in a bit. But so I'll use this 2 to 3 times a week. So I'll alternate between this and the lactic acid. Let me take this out actually. So this guy here. So I've been alternating between the two. But the glycolic 7% toning solution has just been doing, and pause before I continue. So the reason I alternate between this and this is because you don't want to use 2 acids either in the PM or in the AM. You don't want to use it at the same time. So some, like, I'll use this one night and then I'll use this every other night, and then I'll use this in between the lactic acid. So my skin has just like, I absolutely love this. And let me tell you a little bit about my skin. So my skin is normal to combination. I am probably just oily and the forehead kind of T-zone. It's very normal. But I am basically just targeting the redness on my skin, so post acne. I don't currently have any acne that's active, but I'll get, you know, around that time of month, I'll get like one occasional pimple here and there. Nothing that I've learned not to pick on. I just kind of let it, these products kind of handle it on its own. It goes away with a couple days, thank God, because if you know, I'll insert some clips from my journey pre-Accutane. I have a video on that if you guys are interested, but my skin's come a long way for me to say like I have no acne or active acne. So currently I'm just dealing with redness and textured skin. So of course I know that some of the texture, like the deeper kind of marks on my skin, I can't necessarily tackle with these over-the-counter products. I, of course, know that. I know that laser and things like that down the line is something that I'll definitely look into. But for what I'm able to get my hands on that is over the counter, I feel that I've received some like tremendous results. Like I was saying, initially I actually was using this every night, and then once I did some more research, a lot of folks were saying that the lactic acid, the 10% from the Ordinary, was a great product to use in the evening to help with kind of redness, textured skin. So I threw this in, and it's been about a month and a half 2 months, a month or 2 months that I've been introduced this to my skin, and I'll alternate this. So every other day I'll use this, and then in between I'll use the lactic acid, the 10%. And this as like my PM first step after I cleanse my skin has just been like phenomenal. Like I've seen great results. Like this thing, the reason I fell so in love with it is because I would apply this in the evening as a first step after I double cleanse my face. The next morning I would wake up when I introduced this, and I swear it was this product that really gave me these results where my skin was just kind of like, it had a glow, not like an oily glow, but just like a nice like baby skin and smooth to the touch type like feeling. Like I would wake up and I would just be like, oh, this feels so nice, it feels so smooth. So yeah, I have been loving. So the other product that you guys, like I'm literally, I don't think you can see, but I have like this much of this left, but the Ordinary's 100% plant-derived squalane oil. I ordered this around the same time that I ordered this, the lactic acid. And this product, you guys, I haven't used an oil for my skin since my Sephora days when like argan oil was like new to the market. But I love the results that I received from this. So what I was doing for a while, because I'll show you that product, but the vitamin C, I felt, especially in the summer days, like me being out in the sun even though I use SPF, I just felt like around my nose area, I would feel a little bit dry. So I figured like I'll mix in the oil with my moisturizer to get a little bit more relief on the dry areas around my nose. And of course I only use the oil on days that I'm not wearing foundation, because I do notice some like peeling with my when I use my primer. But because it's COVID, like a lot of days I'm not wearing foundation, and I'm just at home. Like if I do go outside, I'll just do my moisturizer and my sunscreen. So like if I am wearing makeup that day, I won't wear this, but I've been loving it. So I definitely need to reorder because I have like a few drops left in here. All right, so the next thing that I want to say has helped me a great deal is my Ordinary. I feel like I've talked about this so many times, but I don't think I've talked to you guys about it. I just love it. So if you can see in here, there is a few scoops left actually. So I've gone down to the bottom of this. Initially I don't know if I discussed this in my last video, but I was really struggling finding what to mix this to activate this with. And I actually emailed, it's not the Ordinary, Dacium, if I'm saying that correctly. I emailed them and I asked them if they could help me. This is the products I have and what they suggest me mixing it with. They told me to mix the squalane oil with this. I tried that for a few days and honestly, I didn't like it. I felt it was still grainy and it wasn't really dissolving because it's a powder. I felt like it wasn't really dissolving how I wanted it to. So I did that for a few days. I wasn't a big fan of it. So I just stuck to using my sake for mixing and activating and then applying it on my face, which, just saying, you guys, I'll talk about this all the time, over and over again. I think I've talked enough about this. This is just like an amazing, it's a toner, it's an essence. I use this, obviously, like I said, to mix. Lately, honestly, I've been using it as kind of like a way to dilute and activate my vitamin C. But this is like my 5th bottle because I love this stuff. So as you know, vitamin C is not meant to be introduced to sunlight, and that's why this is, even with the powder, it's not really active. It's still, the Ordinary, they did a brilliant job of packaging an UV protective glass jar, which I think is very, very important. But yeah, my skin, as far as like the redness, I've noticed a huge improvement. I've noticed a great help with the texture. I've been using it every single day, and I cannot not use this, so I love it as my vitamin C. Actually, I'm going to throw in again my SPF. This is my second bottle since I last spoke to you guys, because especially like we've had a really hot summer this year, you guys, and I'm outside a lot for my walks, and I've just been loving this Skin Aqua. Again, if you're Asian, you're Indian, you're black, you're white, everybody under the sun needs to use SPF. Like, I don't know how to stress this enough to you guys. I haven't used it religiously as I did this summer before. Like last summers, I don't recall using it as religiously, and maybe because we have more time to like reapply and we're not wearing makeup every day, it's easier. But I will say it, and I'll continue to say it, use your SPF. Love it for me. Like, I love every single product. So I hope that you guys enjoy this video, and like I said, I will insert clips or pictures of what my skin looked like before, but I think we've come a long way, and yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in the next one.